Alright, fellas. I think it's time to do this tier list, man. So what do you guys want me to do? Top, bottom, or bottom, top? Because I feel like we can go top, bottom. But we can also go bottom, top. Because there's a lot of Pokemon I feel like just don't fit the game right now. You feel me? There's a good amount of bottom, top. Alright. Man, there's just some Pokemon I feel like just don't fit the meta right now. You feel me? Like, say for example, Venusaur and Talonflame. It's just Talonflame during my rank experience, like, it does damage. Like, it does damage, right? Like, that's the one thing it does, like, with obviously with Brave Bird and whatnot. But like, other than that, it's I don't want to say useless, but wasn't Talonflame broken in the beta? It was, but the thing is, I feel like they nerfed him. They definitely nerfed him, because like Talonflame was insane in the beta, but I think they nerfed his damage. He's, like I said, Talonflame still does amazing damage, right? But it's not as good as it was in the beta. And now that its damage isn't as insane, it's almost, I don't want to say useless, man, because like the thing is, like, these two Pokemon in the right hands go crazy. Venusaur also. The thing with Venusaur is that, like, Venusaur can snipe and do really well, but it's so easy to kill, and it doesn't do as much damage as the top tiers. Obviously, if you give it like really good items, it could put in work, but other than that, I don't know, man. It can definitely be better, 100%. But yeah, those are like, I feel like those are the only two low tiers in the game, in my opinion. Okay, so mid tier, I believe Crustle mid tier. Yeah, I think Crustle's mid tier, man. Like, obviously, like I said, all these Pokemon in the right hands, insane. But the thing is with Crustle is that it's supposed to be a tank, right? But for a tank to cut their life in half, it's so bad, man. To be cutting your life in half and then, I mean, like, you can go switch to DPS, but like, you're a tank. Like, your role is a tank. You're supposed to take damage, and I think that's kind of ugly. I think that's kind of weird. Because then you pretty much turn into a DPS. Say for example, like, Crustle's the only tank in your team, right? It fills the tank role, and there should be one tank on your team only. If it cuts its life in half and goes straight offense, then you don't have a tank role. And I think that's weird. Obviously, in team compositions, I think Crustle would be great. Obviously, it has good mobility for a tank. It can get out of situations. It can engage in situations. But other than that, I don't think Crustle is that good, man. For me personally, it's better. It's definitely better than Talonflame and Venusaur, but I don't think it's that strong. Who else would be mid tier? I think Cramor be mid tier. Because the thing is, I think Cramorant's like a weaker Pikachu, bro. It has good range like Pikachu. Surf is pretty insane, right? But other than that, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like I said, like, a weaker Pikachu can still be S tier, can still be top tier, but its ability is insane if you pair it up with Buddy Barrier. Like, being able to shoot like 10 shots automatically, and it's like all of them are sure hits, right? That's pretty good. But other than that, I don't think this Pokemon's that good. Me personally, at least. Let me see. I mean, Gardevoir's in the game, right? Yeah. Wigglytuff too. So rollout is insane. Cram surf combo is pretty good. Yeah, Cram surf combo is insane. Wigglytuff's pretty good too. Tsixie's insane. It being able to, what's that move? The one where it walks forward and has like a pink aura around it. That's one of the best moves in the game. I think that's insane, right? And honestly, I would really love to have like a master rank Wigglytuff on my team, because like that would be so good for team fights. But other than that, I don't really like it, mainly because it doesn't do like support like the other supports. Mr. Mime, I feel like Mr. Mime and Eldegoss are a lot better than Wigglytuff. And it's unfortunate, but hopefully Wigglytuff gets buffs later on, because all it does is CC, but it's a support Pokemon, and it's weird. And I've never really seen it in ranked at all. So that's probably another reason why you probably shouldn't pick Wigglytuff. Let's see. I think that should be it. I think that should be it for mid tier, because I think all these other Pokemon. Actually, let me make a roll real quick. It'll be like NA, not available. Blastoise and Clefairy. They're not available in the game yet, so I might as well put them there. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who else would be mid-tier? I don't really know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Clefairy was in the beta? Sick? Clefairy was? I don't think Clefairy was in the beta. Show me gameplay, but if you can. I think Clefairy is going to be nasty when it comes out, though. Alright, now that we got Wigglytuff out the way, let's see. I think, yeah, high tier. We can go high tier now. Okay, so high tier, I think Mr. Mime is really good. And the right hands, Mr. Mime is crazy. Confusion plus walls is so damaging. It's insane. I do feel like solo queue, it's not as good. I think solo queue sucks. But when you have a team composition that plays around Mr. Mime, it is so annoying. You can't. It stops you from running away. It legit clogs you in, and so that in team fights, say for example in team fights, the opposing team's trying to run away, right? And they're really low in health. Mr. Mime can just stop that. Like, I think Mr. Mime has the best walls in the game, actually. Because it's straight a flat line, and only allies can go through it. That's so good, because say for example the opposing team tries to maneuver its way around it, the ally team can just go straight and attack it more, giving it more mobility and more engagement. But yeah, I think this character in team compositions, God tier. But if you're playing all around like solo queue, I think Mr. Mime would be high tier. Another Pokemon I think is high tier, Charizard. Charizard early game is bad. It's really bad. Charmander is almost not a character. Charmeleon, once it gets those two moves, I forgot what it's called, Flare Blitz and Fire Punch, that's when it gets insane. I don't know if I think Charizard should be a jungler. I mean, even though there's like 3-4 other junglers better than Charizard, 5 technically. But once Charizard becomes Charizard, it becomes a raid boss. And it's, out of all the Pokemon, it's the only Pokemon to move while attacking at the same time. By the way, can you guys hear me? Is my mic fine, by the way? Just want to make sure. Yeah, but Charizard being able to move and attack at the same time is such a deadly combo. It's such a deadly combo, and I think it's really, that's what makes it different. But it's not as strong as the other characters, unfortunately. Really, a lot of people say Charizard is better early game. No, Charizard's way better late game, in my opinion. But the thing is, it has to get to Charizard. It takes like 9 levels for it to get to Charizard, and then it gets insane. We can hear I'm just listening because I don't have much to say. Got it, Quagsire. Yeah, I think Charizard is really strong. Obviously, if you pair it up, I mean, they nerfed it, right? With Muscle Band, apparently. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Another Pokemon I think is high tier is Slowbro. Slowbro is really, really good. Surf is like one of the best moves in the game because it hits 3 times and confuses you and keeps you stuck there. So that's like perfect for team comps. But the thing is, it's squishy compared to like the top tier tank. It's just not. It doesn't take as much. It can't take as much hits as the top tier tank, in my opinion. Scald is not that good in my opinion. So definitely you run with Surf. Its Unite move is good. But mainly for like team fights, or 1v1. If it's like 2v3 or 2v4, it's not as good, man. Because once you use Psybeam, I think it's Psybeam, right? The Unite move. Once you use Psybeam to make one Pokemon like immovable, the other team can just attack you. And sure, like if you parry up with Buddy Berry, you're like you become unkillable because you're a tank. But I don't know, man. It's not that good of a Unite move, in my opinion. Only good for like 5v2s, like if you're overpowering them or outnumbering them. Yeah, I think Slowbro would be insane, or 1v1s, right? But other than that, I mean, I put a high tier just because of Surf. Surf is such a broken move, man. It's unfair how broken it is. Let me see. Who else would be high tier? I think Greninja's high tier too. Greninja in the right hands. Oh my god, Greninja in the right hands, insane. Smokescreen is a really good move, just getting out of situations. Yo, what's up, KJ Kid? Smokescreen is such a good move, just getting out of situations. Also, Water Shuriken's really good if you aim it, because then like it's like 4 shots, right? And then you reset it if you hit all 4. And that's really good, especially if you have good aim. But I think other than that, you have to be really nasty at the game for Greninja, because I feel like, say for example, like Peak. I don't know if you guys know who Peak MP is. He's one of the best players in the world when it comes to Pokemon Unite. Peak MP's Greninja, god tier, man, god tier. But you have to be really experienced in MOBAs to master this character and play him. And I think that definitely hurts its value. And that's personally why I would put it. And it's really squishy. Like, I mean, obviously it's supposed to be an attacker, but it's one of the squishier attackers out there. So you have to be like really good at kiting. Kiting pretty much means like backing up and attacking at the same time. So you have to be really good at that, in my opinion. Pikachu would be another high tier, in my opinion. I originally thought Pikachu was like the number 1 character in the game. But the more we played the game and the more the meta developed, the harder Pikachu got late game. Because I mean, its Unite move is one of the best in the game, right? It's insane. It auto tracks. It has an amazing range. Pikachu has insane mobility when it's using it. But it's so easy to kill. Like, it's insane, man, how easy it is to kill. And its mobility isn't even that good. Like, it can't get out of situations. I mean, Volt Tackle's its only mobility, and the thing is that it brings you to the Pokemon and then brings you out. You can't use Volt Tackle to back out, and that's not good for a Pokemon that has low defenses like that. Another high tier in my opinion, Absol. Absol's crit game is, my goodness. One hit from Absol with high crit, once it hit crits, obviously, it's insane. It jungles. Once it jungles, it just deletes opponents. I don't think it's the best speedster. I don't know if you're there, by the way, Craigs, but I don't think. I originally thought Absol was the best speedster before the game came out. But once, like I said, once the meta developed, I just didn't see it, man. I really didn't see it. Absol is really hard to deal with once it's like farmed up, but I think late game it's not that great. I mean, obviously if it's like high level or over level, I think Absol is probably like a top tier character when it comes to over leveling other teams. Because once it does that, it just annihilates the opposing team faster than any Pokemon in the game. Especially its Unite move. Oh my goodness, it's crazy, man. But obviously, if the Pokemon are late game and they're on the same level, I don't think Absol is that good. That's why I'd put it high tier. Its early game's not is pretty good though, I think. Gardevoir is another high. There's a lot of high tiers in this game. What crit items would it be OP? Oh, 100%. Scope lens, give it scope lens, and it's out here. Give it scope lens, and it's like, oh my goodness. Because the thing is with Absol is that its ability already increases your critical hit rate. So giving it scope lens, which increases crit rate, it just deletes, man. It deletes. Gardevoir, the only reason why I put Gardevoir high tier, I could have put it top tier, but the only reason why I personally think Gardevoir is high tier is mainly because of early game. It is not a Pokemon for 5 levels, man. Early game, it is so bad, man. Like I think it's the worst Pokemon early game. It's so killable. Like other Pokemon like Lucario or Zeraora or Cinderace, eat it for lunch, man. Like it deletes this Pokemon like none other. It deletes it even late game too, but early game it's unfair, man. It's unfair how squishy this is. It's actually unfair. But once it becomes Gardevoir, oh my goodness, man, it's such a problem. It has the highest range in the game, so you cannot run from it. It's the best kiter in the game, the best kiting character in the game. What were its moves? It had one move where it would reset, it would gather up and reset and stick you there. It's so crazy. J Dizzle, do you know a move where Gardevoir legit it's a resetting move where it has like an area of effect, but once you hit it, it resets. I forgot what it was called. And then it has Moonblast, which is also really good. Pair that up with the move I was talking about, which I'm surprised I can't think about it right now. It just becomes a monster, man. It becomes and then its Unite moves one of the best in the game. Say for example Zapdos, right? Like the opposing teams are getting Zapdos. What Gardevoir can do with its Unite move, it hits, it aims at a certain spot on the ground and attracts everybody, and it does damage at the same time, and it does insane damage. Side Shock? No, it's not Side Shock. It's the other move that, oh my god, I think it's the other move, not Side Shock, but the other move. It's not Moonblast either, no. But do you guys know Overwatch? Do you guys know it's the female robot, Future Sight? Yeah, it's Future Sight. Future Sight's broken, man. Future Sight's actually insane. I think that's one of the best moves in the game. But y'all remember Overwatch, right? Where that female robot, that it's the same ultimate like that, and that but on crack. It literally drags everybody in a void, does insane damage, and then once you pair that up with Future Sight, oh my god, you're pretty much dead. If you're in that void, you're dead. And I think Gardevoir is insane, man. Echo? Is there an echo right now on my stream? Oh shit, there is. Okay, should be good now. Orisa? Yeah, it's Orisa. Yeah, it's Orisa. Yeah, it's Orisa's ultimate on crack. It's crazy. Okay, is there anybody else? I think Garchomp would be high tier too. There's so many high tiers though, man. There's so many high tiers. So the thing about Garchomp, it has the same issue as Gardevoir. Not as bad, nowhere near as bad, but Garchomp early game is yikes, man. I think mid game it's yikes. Gabite's not that bad. But once it becomes Garchomp, it legit becomes a raid boss. It becomes a final boss in an RPG game. Garchomp is really hard to kill, and you pair that up with its ultimate. I forgot its other moves, but you pair it up. That ultimate is insane. It's everlasting. It's one of the longest duration Unite moves in the game, and it deletes you, man. It's perfect for team fights, in my opinion. And its mobility is not bad for an all-rounder. It's actually solid for an all-rounder. Its stats are pretty good too. I just think late game, it has to be Garchomp. Unless, like, if you're Gabite late game, you're falling behind, man. It's not good. Then you're pretty much not a Pokemon at that point. You're not a threat. But once Garchomp becomes Garchomp, it's a monster. Orisa's ultimate is Supercharger. Yeah, it's Supercharger on crack, Divine. When's my man Rowlet in the game? Rowlet will be in the game someday, bro. I can't wait to see this July in action. His early game is a struggle, not as bad as other Snowball Pokemon. Yeah, it's not as bad. Like, Gardevoir is bad. It's bad. But Garchomp, it's not the end of the world, right? Oh my god, I think that should be it. I really think that should be it. Yeah, I think that should be it. Alright, now we can go to the top tiers. Zeraora, my goodness. This Pokemon is such a threat. You exist and you do damage. I think it was Discharge, right? With Discharge, you literally exist. You press the button and you exist and you just do damage. And it's insane damage. And you can move. It's a good solid range, and it does damage. And then at the last part of the move, it does insane burst damage. And then it can actually act while Discharge is up there. Volt Switch is also an amazing move when you're trying to attack and then go back to safety. It's such a threat, man. And then its Unite move, its Unite move it's crazy, man, because the range it catches is insane. It's fast, unlike Lucario's Unite move. It does it does CC, I think, right? And it has pretty good range too. Yeah, that's the weakness about him, is that he has no defense, obviously, right? But like with a move like Volt Switch, you can literally get in, engage, do insane damage, and then get back. I seen a Twitter video where somebody used Discharge, used Volt Tackle on somebody, and used Volt Tackle again to back out, and Discharge dragged them in. It looked like a bug. It looked like a bug. And yeah, it looked crazy. Like, that looked like when I saw that Twitter video, I thought God tier. This Pokemon is insane, man. Another Pokemon I think top tier, Alolan Ninetales. By far the best CC Pokemon in the game. I don't think it's, I don't think it's close. If being able to freeze Pokemon when they're running and they're hurt is such a good feeling, man. It is such a good feeling. Its range is pretty good. It does pretty good damage. Snorlax? No, I don't think Snorlax is as good as Ninetales CC, at least. It can set up walls, which does damage. Aurora Veil's broken. Its Unite move's insane. Its Unite move has insane coverage. It reminds me of May's ultimate. I don't know if y'all know May from Overwatch. I'm seeing a lot of May, or I'm seeing a lot of Overwatch comparisons, but it's pretty much May's ultimate. It's really good though. You never seen the wall? Yo, what's up, Renzo? Snorlax is the only one that comes close. It does. It does. Snorlax probably would be second. It just bumps into you like 3 times, plus his butt slam, you don't move. Yeah, but I think Ninetales' basic attack, just being able to just freeze you, and the freeze is pretty long too. It's like a whole second. That's pretty big. Like, a lot can happen in 1 second. I think Machamp. I don't know if it's. I think I put it. I don't know where I'd put it, man. I think Machamp is one of the best selfish Pokemon in the game. The best selfish. Cross Chop is insane for getting in and then getting out. Amazing. I mean, close combat's broken too, don't get me wrong, but like Cross Chop being able to do damage, pretty good damage, and have insane mobility, and then you pair that up with Submission, where he just runs at you, and then you give it like a float stone, and then it goes like supersonic speed, man. It's rushing at you. You cannot run from Machamp. You cannot run from it, bro. And its damage is off the roof, man. Its damage is off the roof. And then its Unite move, it's the only Unite move where it buffs all of your stats at the same time, and then you have an extra move. You have an insane close combat move, which just deletes. It has really good AoE, and then you move forward to them. It's super good, man. This Pokemon is a menace, in my opinion. It's a menace, man. Let's see. It's also not slow. Yeah, it's not slow at all, man. I can't think of a weakness, man. I really can't think of a weakness for this Pokemon. Obviously, like, it doesn't have range, right? If you can say that. And its defenses aren't the greatest. It can take hits. It's not the greatest of defenses. It's not a tank. But man, when Machamp, I think Machamp's the scariest Pokemon when it gets up to you. In my opinion. Cross Chop and Submission do too much damage. Too much. So yeah, it's a really good Pokemon. He's too fast for anyone to kite him. Yeah, you can't even catch this Pokemon. And you can early game you can't CC it because of I think it's buff or bulk up. You can't CC at all. Yeah, this Pokemon's broken. Yeah, I'm considering putting God tier, bro, but I don't think I'll have a weakness for this Pokemon. I can't think of a weakness. Let's see. Ooh, Gengar. Oh man, Gengar is a problem, bro. Sludge Bomb. Honestly, I would put him top tier only because of Sludge Bomb and Hex. Like, I don't even have to talk about any other move. Y'all seen that game I played, right? I hope somebody clipped it. But y'all see that game I played, right? Where like our entire team went down, and it was just Gengar versus 4 people or 5. It was like 5, I think. Gengar, all he did was he landed a Sludge Bomb, got like 4 of them, and deleted them with Hex. Man. Like, this Pokemon is, oh my god. Next to this character, it's one of the best Pokemon when it comes to 1v3s. Or 1v4s. It can delete teams, man. Once it gets Sludge Bomb, obviously. And then Hex, it has like a couple of iframes, right? Hex has a couple iframes. So it's even harder to kill. You can't catch it. And Hex lasts for a while. It's like 4 hits. 4 to 5 hits. I don't remember. Sometimes it feels like 5. Absol 3rd and high tier? Oh, I didn't rank high tier. I didn't rank it. But man, Gengar is one of the best junglers in the game, man. Easily. Its mobility is good. Its Unite moves are really good. It's being able to be invisible. No one can see you. It's really good. Obviously, there's the indicator with the purple fire on your head, but other than that, it's not. It's crazy. Like, the only weakness your character has at this point is early game, but it's probably getting 9 times out of 10 is going to be your jungler, so it doesn't even matter. And it gets Haunter pretty quickly. I think at level 4, level 5. I guess early game is poopy, but if you get going, you 1v5. Yeah, this Pokemon's insane. I actually think this Pokemon is going to get nerfed, in my opinion. I think this Pokemon's the most likely to get nerfed. Let's see. Damn, are these 4 Pokemon God tier? Are these 4 Pokemon God tier, man? Oh man, this is hard. This is hard. Oh my god, because like God tier is like where it's like you have to be on every comp. Cinderace God tier, bro. What? Yes, yes, he is. What? Cinderace is 100% God tier. I'm debating like all 3 of them though. Cinderace is 100% God tier. 100% God tier. This Pokemon deletes you. It deletes, man. Its range is amazing. Its CC is not that bad. Feint is legit like a top 2 move in the game. Feint makes you invisible for like 4 seconds. You can do whatever you want. Your mobility is insane with Feint. Oh my god. Feint's crazy. And then you have Pyro Ball, which does really good damage. Its Unite move is one of the best in the game. It covers so much. Its Unite move is so insane, man. Its range is really good because like one point I felt I looked like when I was playing Lucario, I had like an extra dash. I used dash from Power Punch. I used dash from Bone Rush, and I used dash from eject button, and the Unite move still got me, bro. That Unite move's range is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I feel like Cinderace is 100% the best attacker. It's not even close. He can solo Zapdos. I think he can. Yeah, I think he can. With if he had a Unite move. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Once Cinderace gets going and it's over leveled, it's definitely soloing Zapdos. I feel like this Pokemon has to be on everyone's team comp. I feel like literally watch all the top Japanese teams or top NA teams. Cinderace is on that team. Cinderace is the best kiter. Cinderace is the best attacker. Cinderace is has the best offense. It's broken, man. I think it's top 2, top 3, minimum top 3. He can solo Zapdos, so yeah, exactly. It's crazy. This Pokemon's unfair. If you guys want an attacker and with good range and does damage, 100%, please go Cinderace. Who would be 4th here though? Because I really think Cinderace is minimum top 3. Who would be 4th? I would probably give this Snorlax. I would probably give it to Snorlax, man. Snorlax's CC is insane. It's top 2 CC character in the game, in my opinion. Heavy Slam should be a Unite move. That's how good it is. It stuns you, knocks you up, and does really good damage and does AoE damage. Heavy Slam should not be a special. I feel like it's legit a Unite move. And then block just makes it to where you can't move. Like say for example they used block right in the corner or in the wall, you cannot move. You cannot dash out because of the stun. You cannot act. And then besides his abilities, we have to talk about his durability. You give it like a score shield and buddy barrier and like it's, oh my god, or like focus band, and it's legit the most it's 100% the tankiest Pokemon in the game. 100%. It legit will take like 3 teams to kill it. And then its Unite move being able to, if you pair it up with like buddy barrier, right, it's so hard to kill, man. You legit cannot attack it. That's why I feel like you should wait for its Unite move to finish, then you attack it. But even then, you sleep and you have so much shield. It's oh my god. You need like 2 Cinderaces to knock it out. It's crazy, man. I'm waiting till they give him for free on the 9th day or something. You're talking about Snorlax, right? I'm telling you, Renzo, Snorlax it's oh my god, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, I guess you can put Eldegoss. Where would Eldegoss be though? Because I feel like it being the only support in the game makes it like you have to pick it. Like, this is a must pick. 10 like a team that does not have Eldegoss's top, bro. The advantage a team with Eldegoss has versus a team that doesn't is ridiculous. Eldegoss reminds me, I gotta go back to the Overwatch comparisons. Eldegoss reminds me of Mercy from Season 1 from Overwatch. It just keeps teams alive. I think Cotton Guard, I think it's Cotton Guard, right? Cotton Guard's like a top 2 move in the game. You can give it Pollen Puff or you can give it Leaf Tornado for offense, but I think Pollen Puff is the better move. Yeah, Pollen Puff is crazy because like it's flexible. You can heal Pokemon and hurt Pokemon. Plus, Eldegoss is gonna be underpinned when Blissey comes out. Yeah, but we're talking about now. No, Mercy Season 1 was too broken. I knew Mercy Season 1 was ridiculous, but when I'm trying to compare it to Mercy, I mean like you have to have like an Eldegoss on your team. Like, it's the same thing with Mercy where it feels like it's not a 5-man, it's a 6-man team. We'll have to wait for Blissey, obviously, but right now in this current game, I feel like Eldegoss is a top 4 Pokemon in the game. It needs to be on your team. It needs to be. What do you guys think about Eldegoss? Do you guys think Eldegoss is God tier or top tier? Because when I say God tier, I mean like God tier. You need this on your team. Like, you need this, and as in like a meta. You need this. They need to add more healers. Yeah, Blissey's coming. Blissey's coming to the game. That's pretty good. Sylveon is coming to the game. And I'm pretty sure Sylveon and Blissey are gonna be healers or support. If you replace with a second attacker, they can now damage. God, I mean, bro, like the importance of having an Eldegoss on your team, the importance, bro, is, come on, man. It's too important to have this Pokemon on your team. I feel like everybody should have a pocket Eldegoss and a pocket Snorlax. But that's just me, though. Man. But is Snorlax a top 3 character or is Eldegoss a top 3? Does Buddy Barrier stack? Yes, it does. That's why I think Buddy Barrier is one of the best moves out there. Like, Buddy Barrier is too broken. It being able to give you 42% of your health back, I believe it's 42. Yeah, I think it's 42. Well, let's go with it. I think it being able to get 42% of your health back and then give like insane HP to your lowest ally, it's unfair, man. And I didn't even talk about Eldegoss's Unite move. I think Eldegoss's Unite move is the best at keeping a team together. Or I mean, like, keeping a team intact. It flies around with insane mobility, so it can catch everybody, right? And then it just slams, does damage, pretty good damage to the opposing Pokemon, and then heals the other Pokemon by an insane amount. It's so good. I think Eldegoss's Unite move is one of the best in the game too. Isn't Buddy Barrier a shield? It's a shield, yeah. Yeah, it's a shield. But it gives you like 42% of it. Yeah, 42 over 3 seconds? Yeah, okay. What's Wigglytuff support? It's more so CC. Wigglytuff doesn't heal you. It's the same thing like Mr. Mime. Like, it doesn't really heal you. They're support Pokemon that don't heal you. They just do CC. Well, mainly Wigglytuff does CC, and then Mr. Mime has the best shields in the game. So it's really good at supporting a team when it comes to keeping the opposing team from running away. I think you're sleeping on Cramorant. Maybe I am, but I just think Pikachu is just a worse Pikachu in my opinion. That's how I see it. Like, Surf is an insane move. And its Unite move's really good. Especially, I think it's one of the better Unite moves when it comes to pairing it up with Buddy Barrier. Because it stays stationary and it can't move. And it can't act, really. So, and all it does is auto track. It's like a turret. These Pokemon, mid-tier is not bad. Mid-tier are strong. These Pokemon in the right hands are scary. I think Wigglytuff in the right hand is top tier. But I'm just talking about like generally. Like, if we're talking about like solo queuing and stuff like that, I think, yo, my man Ronald with the 14 months, bro. Much love, bro. Thank you, my guy. It means a lot, brother. It's special. It's all special. Wait, Wigglytuff special? That's weird. I thought Double Slap was like a physical move. I think the special comes from Hyper Voice. Is it called Hyper Voice or Sing? I think it's Sing. Yeah, Sing's one of the best moves in the game. It being able to keep you move your movement down and then make you sleep, it's crazy. Since when were animals able to make tier lists? Well, I guess it's an animal because all I hear is a goat. You got jokes, Ronald. Oh my god, you're funny, bro. I actually don't know. Wigglytuff is support, but support is mainly because of CC. Okay, now, oh man, this is hard. I think Lucario, personally, this is a hot take. I think Lucario is the best character in the game. If you're asking me, I think Lucario is the best. It is literally like, it's like the LeBron James of this game, man. It got a bum like me to Masters, bro. That's how broken it is, man. It got me as like somebody who has no MOBA experience, who's really bad at MOBAs, to Masters, bro. Like, I think this Pokemon does not have a single weakness at all. He is strong. He's the only Pokemon, in my opinion, that's insane early game, insane mid game, insane late game. Its mobility is the best in the game. Like, you don't even need extreme speed. Extreme speed is a really good move. I think they're gonna nerf power up punch one day, but extreme speed is also a god tier move. It's just power punch is like legit unfair. Like, they need a nerf power punch. I really think they do. It's the best Pokemon at getting the last hit of anything. Zapdos, Dreadnought, Rotom. Bone Rush is also a god tier move. Being able to reset. Okay, first of all, guys, I think Power Punch is the best move in the game. Like free, like not even close. Power Punch is the best ability or move in the game. And then you reset it with Bone Rush, which is also a broken move. It's, oh my god. So you get to Power Punch 2 times. And then the thing is with Power Punch, what makes it so broken is that you go straight into the last hit. So say for example you Power Punch a Pokemon, you land a really good Power Punch, you go straight into the third hit of the Pokemon, and the third hit of Lucario's move stuns them and knocks them up. So they like that's even extra damage to Power Punch. The combo with Lucario is Power Punch, third attack, reset with Bone Rush, Power Punch, third attack. It deletes any Pokemon, bro. It deletes any Pokemon. I'm trying my best. I'm like, guys, I'm trying my best to think of a weakness from Lucario. It has an endurance of 6. That's really good for an all-arounder. Its offense is like a 7, I think. J Dizzle, I'm back. Oh, welcome back, bro. We're just talking about Lucario. Its offense is 7, but it does not. I mean, with Power Punch, it's like a 10. I'm debating putting Lucario actually in his own tier. Like, I really think Lucario is that strong. Like, it's unfair how strong this character is. They gave this character the best move in the game, and then its ability, oh my god. Its ability being steadfast, being able to just overlast. Oh, weakness? Easy, he doesn't have a Jay Dizzle, he does not have a weakness, bro. He does not have a weakness. And then steadfast being able to heal up. What's the percentage with Lucario? I gotta pull it up through the Pokemon Unite DB. What's the percentage you get? Does it tell you? While at low HP, you gain a shield and increase movement speed. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, this Pokemon is, it's insane, bro. Oh, its endurance is a 5. I mean, with steadfast, it pretty much makes it like a 7 at least. So it's so hard to kill, and then you pair it up with like, man, its early game moves are really good too. Meteor Mash stuns opponents and pushes them back. So say for example you're getting engaged on, right, and you're low on health and you're trying to run away and get back to base. All you have to do is just Meteor Mash and then run back. It's actually insane. You know what's funny is that Meteor Mash wasn't a move for Lucario for like 7 generations, and then at the 8th generation they finally gave it Meteor Mash. I think so. Was that Metagross? I don't remember. But if that's the case, that's actually funny, because I think Meteor Mash is one of the best early game moves as well. The move's mad good because you can use it to get off me tool. Yeah, exactly. And angle backwards. And then not only that, J Dizzle, but it's able to hit multiple Pokemon at the same time. The range on it is insane. What's its other move? It's starter move. Quick attack is also a pretty good move because you go through walls. Oh my god, this character's mobility is unfair, man. It's unmatched. She can get out of any situation possible. Close combat. I mean, don't run close combat. This move is too broken. Don't ever even think about playing close combat. This is the don't. It's pretty much like a weaker. It's like a weaker Machamp's close combat. And Machamp, you should not use close combat in my opinion for Machamp. Bone Rush is legit like a top tier move in the game, and I think Power Punch is the best move in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my tier list. If you guys have any questions, I'm still down to answer. That's what I think right now currently. I think like the best team in the game would have all 4 of these Pokemon, and then a 5th one can be a gimmick Pokemon or anything. Preferably, because I think Cinderace should be jungle. Like Cinderace jungle, Eldegoss bottom, Snorlax top, Lucario bottom, and then Ninetales. That would probably be the best team in the game. This would probably be the best team in the game in my opinion. Or Machamp. The Machamp's a jungler though. So right there, that would probably be the best team in the game, in my opinion. I want to buy Mr. Mime next, but I feel like Lucario is the move. 100%. I feel like teams whenever people are solo queuing, they see Lucario, they get so happy, bro. Like, this Pokemon is legit, like, a must-have, the must-have Pokemon. But that's my opinion, though. I'm probably gonna put this up on YouTube. Man, this game, I think this game's one of the best games, like, out there, man. It's the best Pokemon game since Pokemon Go. Like, this game's actually crack. It's so addicting. Only get Mime if you have comms, in my opinion. If you, team composition, I think Mime's top tier. But right now, I think it's high tier. Solo queuing with Mime is not the wave. In my opinion, it's not the wave. I probably put Ninetales like the best, the top tier. If I had to order top tier, I'd probably put the best. Well, items on Lucario, easy. I got you. Personally, if you're asking me, I think this is Focus Band is broken on Lucario. Broken on Lucario. It pairs up really well with Steadfast. You know how its ability Steadfast, it heals itself when it's at low HP. Focus Band heals you at low HP and then gives you defenses. That's probably why I think Lucario's defenses are so good. Because that's probably why I think it's so good on defense. Because it just lasts long. I'd also I mean, this is the build I run. Floatstone pairs up really well with Lucario because his movement's like one of the best in the game, and then you give it even more movement and then more attack. It's crazy. And then you give it like a speed buff and you give it an attack buff. Do you have level 20 items? Now my items are 30. You give it a speed buff, you give it an attack buff, and then it increases its movement while it's moving in combat. I think that's insane, personally. If you're asking me. That's probably why I did pretty good as Lucario's, because Lucario with these items at level 30 is unfair, man. Muscle Band's also really good. Or you can do this. You can do this. Rock Buddy Barrier with it, and yeah, it just becomes unkillable. Especially when it uses Unite Move. Okay, I just realized something. It's not even a weakness, it's more, it's average. The only average thing about this Pokemon is that, or the normal thing about this Pokemon is its Unite Move. Its Unite Move isn't the greatest. It has good range, but its charge time is too slow. It does pretty good damage too, but its charge time is too slow. But it's a good Unite Move. It's a good Unite Move. It's the only thing good about it though. Everything else is broken. 20 is possible right now. Unite Move powers up punch though. That is true. That's why I think it's good. It's just good though. It's just good. But like I said, its damage is broken. Its mobility is broken. Its survivability is broken. Its movesets are broken. Its defense is pretty good. But having a 5 endurance is not bad at all. Most of the Pokemon in this game have like 3 or 4. Like Eldegoss is like the most the best at, or one of the best at survivability, and it has like a 4. He can't be broken all around, plus he doesn't even need his ult. He needs his ult. Every Pokemon needs his ult. Every Pokemon in this game needs their ultimate. So I'm glad that's where he loses perfection. still think he's perfect, bro.